This is Trey Alvey with your 28storms.com surf update for Thursday, November 11th. Alright, I'm going to start off here by showing you a map of the GFS, one of the more reliable models. And as you can see, by Monday evening we have a front draped across Alabama, over coastal Mississippi and coastal Louisiana, stretching out into the Southwest Gulf. And what this is going to do is going to help give offshore winds to Texas and Louisiana first, and later these offshore winds are going to spread over towards the Alabama coast and Florida coast as we head out through the day on Tuesday. Now switching over to another source here, this is the same model but just a different run of it, and as you can see it's also in pretty good agreement as far as the timing goes. And now we're going to switch into another time frame of that model, and this is for Tuesday afternoon time period. And as you can see, the front has progressed some, but it really has not moved that quickly. You can see it's still right along the Alabama coast area and Florida Panhandle over in the western areas, but it really has not moved all that much. So one of the keys is really going to be timing of when that front moves through to how good the swell is going to be. And right now projections with the swell models are showing good 4 or 5 feet swell building, but it looks to be mostly short period, about 5-6 seconds. And now switching over to one of the swell models provided by swellinfo.com. Here you can see the Gulf of Mexico, and just going to loop it through a little bit. As you can see, that swell really building for Texas. They're already getting a pretty decent swell right now. And you can see it start building over for the eastern Gulf of Mexico, for the Florida Panhandle and Alabama coast areas. And this is by during the day, Friday at 12 p.m. You can see pretty much the entire Gulf of Mexico except for the western Florida Peninsula is getting a pretty decent swell, albeit most of it is short period. And then as we progress during the day on Saturday, you can see the winds over here in Texas, they start going offshore as that front approaches that area. And also at this time period, the front will really be weakening, so we'll stall out and will not reach areas of the Alabama coast or Florida coast. So as we head through the day on Saturday, we can expect a fading swell, shown by the model. And then as another shortwave trough comes down, that's going to help strengthen the front. As we go in the day on Monday, you can see the swell is building once again for the Florida areas, and over into Texas the swell rebuilt a little bit, but we also now have offshore winds as that front was stalled just off the coast. As we progress on Monday, you can see that swell continuing to build for the Alabama coastal areas and Florida Panhandle areas. As we get in the day on Tuesday, you can see the winds go somewhat westerly as the front approaches and right when it passes through. And by Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. the winds are offshore. So we're really just going to have to monitor exactly when the front pushes through, as this is always crucial to when the best waves are. But right now I'm not overly optimistic, considering winds appear to go westerly before northerly. That's never really a good sign. But we'll continue to keep an eye on it, and we'll give you further updates as things continue to clear up. So stay tuned to 28storms.com surf forecasts.